Um, I'm a bit nervous to have my face on the camera again for some reason, but I want to see how this goes, I guess. I will be looking in the mirror. I'm not sure if things will still show up on camera that well, but I already see, it's not because I have to look down. Yeah. Anyways, I was gonna. Isn't there any way to? I can't do this by looking in the camera. That's backwards. I zoomed. I wonder if that will work after all. Just kind of. Oops. I'm not sure how well that will go, but I put my webcam like on top of my mirror, which means perhaps my voice is gonna come across a tad loud. I hope it doesn't, and it's not too much of a trouble, but yeah, I hope it's fine. It seems like, yeah. I'll see how that goes. Anyways, I was saying it seems like no matter how small amount of concealer I use, it's still quite dry. I mean, I have moisture, like put lotion on. I put lotion on it, and 16-hour caramel concealer. See, I probably should have got the hydrating one, but I was just aiming to get like the cheapest, I guess, at the time. I hope it doesn't make such an unpleasant noise by adjusting it. I'm sorry if it did. So I don't know if you can tell, but it's real dry for some reason, even despite the guides online say, oh, use lotion, I mean, I just use the cheap stuff because it's all I can really afford. And the last makeup item I bought was from Dollar Tree. It was a green eyeliner. I tried to get a concealer on Amazon, but like the package was open and I didn't want a chance actually using it, and I never got another one. So I'm just trying to adjust the mirror. There's still a problem with, like, I have to go like this and I'm out of the camera's range. I'm not that hard of seeing it. Anyways. So, yeah, I had it. So, it's supposed to be from ColourPop, but why am I doing this? The thingy broke. So that's why I put the mirror there, but it still seems like I'm going out of range of the camera. The best I can do is that won't go my forehead. The best I can do is tilt the camera down a bit. I keep looking up there because that's where it. How do people do it? I mean, I guess other people online just kind of uses the camera, but the camera's backwards, so I can't, because what's left shows right on the camera, you see? So I'm like, I could not look at the camera like there and try to put on my makeup because it doesn't look like I can really change it. I'm not sure. We'll see how this goes, but I don't know. Like, I keep having to put my face closer to the mirror. I can't tell what I'm doing. I mean, some people might, I guess, use their phones. And I'm using my webcam because, like, I'm already at my desk. I thought it was just more convenient to do it like that, but I don't know. I just use an eyebrow gel, and I don't shape my brows like what's popular, really. I just, make them uniform, I guess, or whatever you call it. And take off the excess around it. And that's all I do, really. I'm gonna try to do really dark. See, it might be the opposite of what they say to do for hooded eyes, I think. Like, you shouldn't put too dark down here, but I've found it working, at least when I do a black look. Or maybe I should at least See, that's what makes it hard. A friend on Facebook wanted me to try to do these, makeup videos again. I did it. It may have been on another channel that I had. But it hurts my neck, and I find it not easy to do, really, because I have to keep doing this, and I'm out of frame of the camera all the time. That's why I tried to put a webcam right here. Like, it's literally on top of my, but literally, how do people, I know, man, how do people do it? Even if I put it as close as I can. I don't know if that's working out, really. And I literally, I thought I already got them. Ouch. I really don't want to. That might help, but I don't know. No, because I was trying to like put it nearer to the mirror that's like magnified, but even then I'm like leaning as close to the mirror as I can. To where it's more comfortable, but I don't know. It's so weird. The very lightest shades are both sparkly. I don't know how I want to do this. I probably should have just got up and got my makeup wipes. I think really, we're trying that with the slightly, hair. I know I didn't use foundation or anything. I'm just trying to use concealer, but it's kind of dry, and that's what makes it kind of hard to do makeup tutorials. Maybe I'm dumb, but like direction-wise, do most of them just kind of, okay, not tutorials because I'm not a makeup artist or anything, so it wouldn't really be that. It would just be, like doing makeup on a camera. I'm getting a headache from trying to focus. I don't know how to. Because I have to keep. Usually I have to keep, itches. It's this, the lightest in this is really actually kind of dark. So I don't know if that would work either. Which is, this one doesn't really, the color on it looks like on the camera, it doesn't really look like what it is in real life. See, that's the oh, it's already like 19 minutes and I haven't even done my makeup yet entirely. See, I'm getting a headache just trying to, I don't know if it's light enough. Really, what you're supposed to do is all over the lightest, I guess, right? Hooded eyes is like a pain to work with, though, so. But also, I keep having to do this, and all you see is my forehead. How do you really. Because I couldn't. Okay, hold on. I may end up making accidental noise. Okay, so if I put it back onto my monitor, see, where I'm facing like directly with the camera. Well, the monitor is a bit far away as well. Well, not super far away, but okay. you could see it. That's Tumblr, but just ignore that. So this is how I have it. There's the mirror and 2 monitors. If I put it here and I use the camera, it's a bit far away from me, like, cause I end up doing this, like, is there any, I hope it's not, my fingers aren't too loud. Ugh. Sorry, y'all. Is there any suggestions? Cause I guess some people just do that, but how do you see what to do if you use the camera? And no, it's opposite. Here I think I'm. Yeah, that was always the problem. That's a bit too bright. Sorry. I mean, yeah, I could do it hand. No, I can't really do a hand mirror either, because you're holding it and then you. Oh, oops. So that's the thing. That was the thing. Yeah. 22 minutes in, I haven't even hardly finished my makeup. Done my makeup. Every time I lean to look close to the mirror, you can't see my face. Even when the camera was on the mirror. That could be. Also, thought I had my phone stand someplace. If I could find that could work, but. Best I can do right now is this, I guess. But I would need to shine a bit more light. It's gonna be bright, y'all, sorry. That's the best I can do by putting the camera on my mirror, but even then, sorry, my fingers might make a noise. The mic is literally like right here on the webcam, so sorry about that. But the best I can do is like that, and I move the mirror as close to me as I can. Oops. I'm sorry, it fell completely off. Y'all probably heard a loud noise. Sorry about that. So I don't know if you can tell what's going on, but yeah, I do tap off the excess on a tissue, but maybe the dark, I'm using like a flatter. Lately, what I really like to use when I do like a black look or like really dark look, I've been using this little tiny smudger brush, and it works better because hooded eyes, I guess, but even then. And I am trying my best to like do it with my eyes open, I guess, but I thought about doing it like completely like before, like dark, completely on the actual lid, but I don't know. I'm trying to do it proper because I'm doing a video, but I can't tell what it's really doing. And see, that's the problem. Ow. And it hurts my neck. How does people do it? I need to look super close, and when I do that, my eyes just disappear. Apparently, I'm tilting my head as well. I'm just trying to see. And you know, I'm way too tired and way too, like, not really capable of figuring out editing much. Especially if you put it, like, there, because of hooded eyes, you're supposed to put it a little above that, and I know that much, but my makeup always looks, it seems to look bad when I do that. Sorry, I was making that face by trying to, make sure the mirror gets... And that's another problem when there's a random fly. It's not like I'm scared of the fly, it's just the noise it's constantly making, and I should expect it, because I know that's what it is. It's a fly, the buzz sound, but it's so sudden in my ear all the time. And it's not because I'm scared of bugs, because there was a little tiny jumping spider on my leg in the man recently, and I didn't freak out, but I do when there's it makes a noise. Although I think if I'd realized it was a bee, if I realized I have a bee near me, I know, or something that could sting me, I would probably try to make myself be still. But flies, for the most part, are harmless creatures, so... Really, I should write this disclaimer somewhere. My videos are mostly unedited because I have no energy to figure it out. So this is going to drag on for, it's already half an hour long. So the shimmery one, the green shimmery one, so I just kind of, is my head crooked again in the camera? Hopefully it still comes out okay. Yeah, it's better to use my left finger for my left side. Shimmery one there. Wipe my finger off. Really? Just kind of blend it together right there at the line. We don't want a harsh line, I suppose. Yeah, I'm looking at the camera app on my monitor, and even with extra light, this is a floor lamp that I'm moving. It isn't really showing up. It doesn't reflect the right color in real life. And I'm doing it again. I'm looking close to the mirror. I don't know how I'm supposed to see. And I pretty much have to use a mirror because and it's too bright. I mean, yeah, probably if I could afford to spare the money, ring light or something, but that would be nice, but yeah. Now I know it's a elf eyeshadow stick, but I use it as it's matte just stick. It was not really, I'd call it gel, kind of. It's like a crayon, consistency, sort of. And it doesn't really blend well if you use it as eyeshadow. So I just did this. It's pretty much similar to what I'm going for, the color I'm going for. Oh, I hope I didn't mess that up. Itch for some reason. But I don't know why eyeshadow liners, I do it from inner to outer, but I have more luck doing it from outer to inner. It's probably pointless to do concealer first. Don't know why everybody seems to do their base first when eye makeup could get messed up and you'd have to fix it. Unless I don't care or edit their videos heavily. Then I'm doing it again. Like, y'all are probably not even seeing a thing. Really. I mean, this is what it looks like, but I'm looking at my monitor and it's looking darker than it appears in real life. So, I don't know how well, that's what it looks like. The tiny, it's a brow line. I don't know. I wonder if I can get the greenish off. I can say if I can. At least all my makeup brushes aren't dirty, but I should try to clean them early so I don't have to do so many at once in the bathroom. Because this is the best little brush to... It's smaller than your pinky. It's the best little brush to put on, like, inner corner stuff. I suppose since I'm not really actually going anywhere, I could do foundation a little bit. And then I'd require having to get up and dampen my beauty blender. So I don't know. So I'm using that whitish. I mean, sort of. There's been like a lot of greenish colors just falling into it. Like, what's the point? But I don't know if it actually is actual white or it's supposed to have a tint of turquoise green. Oh, that's why it's heavy. He's gonna wonder why it's heavy. My husband, that is. I should tell him I'm throwing old makeup away. I kind of feel bad to throw old stuff away because, waste of money, but... pause these videos. But, why does it look like my neck's crooked? Is my neck crooked, y'all? Yeah, 40-something minutes already, and I've only done my eye makeup. Okay, it keeps looking like my head's crooked, but... who knows? My neck probably is. EDS and everything. I hope it looks good, but, like I said, I keep looking in the monitor. I keep repeating myself, don't I? Sorry. But I keep looking in the monitor, and it looks like it's just making it appear, completely darker makeup than I actually have on in real life. So I don't know what it will look like on YouTube. I think that's one reason I stopped doing it, apart from just like getting anxiety sometimes, is because I have to keep bending my head like this, and half the time y'all not gonna see me actually put on the makeup. So that's what's throwing me off. And I don't know how y'all use the camera to do that, because it's opposite. Literally, this is the left side of my face, and that appears right. So, like, I just can't seem to I don't know. I also need to give me some, I would like some contour, but the cheapest really is e.l.f. And it's a bronzer contour combination, but I thought I saw someone use a liquid one sort of like that, and it's a cool enough tone. I mean, good for your pale skin like me, I suppose, but yeah, I don't know how it looks, because it just keeps looking darker, and I'm looking in the monitor, and it's like, this isn't shimmer, you don't really see it. Oh, there it goes. I'd have to actually look like super close to be able to tell. Yeah, see, it's darker on the outside. And then I don't know, I can't tell. I'm straining my head. You know what? Do I just sound like I'm complaining a lot? I don't know. You know, probably embarrassing to post this. And I'm gonna put a disclaimer somewhere. This is basically unedited, because I can't. I have no energy to figure that out. But, hold on. Resumed. Okay. What is the noise? Oh. Well, my watch has a 10% battery on that. Let me find Okay, I dampened my sponge. $24 months. You know, I don't remember how long it's been. It's been 2 years already. Yes, it has. We've been living here for 2 years, and I bought this probably before, I think. Let's see. So, what I don't understand is, why do they pump it like directly on their skin? Why do people do that? I mean, really what I do is this. That might be a bit much, but just put it on that, I guess. Yeah, it's probably a bit much, but then again, I guess they talk about it warming up or whatever by being on your skin, and then you can blend it, but that's just kind of like, I just go like that. I wonder if I should still use it. Has it actually expired? Ugh. Honestly, foundation's a bit heavy, and I'm not used to it. And oh my goodness, who's that? Oh, that scares me half to death for some reason. I don't know. Mother. Yeah. Hopefully it can be fine. It can be bad. When did I purchase it? Has it been that long? Did I purchase one since we've lived here? Oh, he's probably still living with his parents, but I don't know. Hopefully. I feel like I can tolerate that on my face, okay? It's been a while. Mm-hmm. Anyways. So did I actually show the bottle? Always. I have like this much left from here down, which is actually means I used quite a bit, but it probably is at least 2 years old. Copyright on this thing says 2021. 2021. Does that mean I bought it in I hope I didn't just buy it in 2021, because that would be more than 2 years expired. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think the copyright was around the year that I actually purchased it? Cause yeah, 2, 23, 24, 25. That's 4 years old. That's double the amount. I don't know. Dusty Rose, this is 12 months, but I'm pretty sure I've had it a bit longer than that. I got it in Target with my older friend. And really, if you think about it, if I still have some, and you know, actually, I almost see the bottom. If I have some, still have some after all that time, this has a lot more in it than you think it does. It looks small, but it lasts a long time. And in that case, you really don't need to buy makeup that often, because how quickly it expires and how long it lasts. I have the brush that I need for it. How long it lasts and how quickly it expires. You really shouldn't, like, obviously you can do whatever you want, but these large palettes are just, in my opinion, just a waste, and like large amount of things. I mean, maybe I should just do my makeup every day. That would make it. I think also it depends on if you do your makeup like every day. That would probably help with it. But and really, this blush probably doesn't need 2 dots. Probably only needs 1, because it's 1 color brighter than I thought it was. For some reason, I thought it was the lightest, but it's not. This is called Dusty Rose, or Rose. Does it have an accent mark? Rosé. Okay. It has an accent mark on the E, so Dusty Rosé or something. And yes, I'm getting some under here because it will help. I don't really want to add more of that concealer if I can help it, because it's just so drying, even though it's liquid. It's so weird. I think I could have at least gone with, I think because it's $1 more. There is a hydrating formula one, which probably would work better. I think this is a case of just like wrong formula for my skin. No matter how I follow the tips that they suggest to get it to not crack and, you know, like stuff like that, it still does. So I don't know if you can tell. What's it? In cameras, it doesn't show up that well, really. So what I could do, apart from, highlight, I do have a highlight. It is like a pinky color, champagne, sort of. This is supposed to be 12 months. And really, it doesn't, I don't know, like, it definitely has been that long, and maybe I should, you know what I hate about hooded eyes is you have to put your eyeshadow like above it, and there's like no room for the highlight they say to put, under your brow. Like, I even, as you say, tweeze my brows, but it's getting kind of lower, but why does it look see, that's the problem. It mixes with the eyeshadow a little. Or gets in your eyebrow. So I don't know. I wonder if there's still some. Does it show up at all? Yeah, that's interesting. That clearly in real life the blush is showing up, but on the camera it's not. Although, there's actually a hole in my makeup. Because this probably, you notice your stuff expiring. I don't see the date, the bed of roses. It's Wet and Wild. I don't see the month, thing on it. So what I'm going to do is use powder also. And it actually looks quite bright in real life. How did it actually... How does it actually look? Because that is so weird, But fortunately, so that it doesn't actually be too bright. I also have, let me close it, fit me powder. And this says 24 months. Is it actually old too? Is my stuff older than I think it is? Some of this does have dates. But since it actually does look pretty bright in real life, I'm putting powder on the top. should probably, pay attention to the things that have expired. Does this say this is 24 months? I wonder how bad powder expires. You think probably should pay more attention to liquid stuff going off. I'm not sure if I should keep this. What did y'all think that I should actually bother keeping and bother not keeping? Let's see. So, I probably threw away the box because, yeah, this doesn't say, but I know I definitely purchased it. It could be 2 years old by now. I definitely purchased it here when we moved in the cat fell off. We moved into these apartments in 2023. So, yeah, now this I may have purchased before then, especially if the copyright says 2021. I'm not sure about that. Now this, the actual one I might keep, and the powder says 2 years old, and I know I purchased it not here because I was trying to cover up a bad, I used a freckle pen and I was bad at it, so I tried to, I wanted to get it for that. Yeah. So that definitely the was not purchased here, so it's over 2 years old. This is either 1 or 2 years old. I need to put my things away. The powder blush, I'm not sure about. It may have been purchased since we've lived here. Maybe, but I'm not positive. This is 12 months. I definitely purchased it here, but I'm not sure if it is 1 or 2 years old. So out of all that, what do you think I should keep and what do you think I should not keep? I'm leaning more toward putting that brush back. I didn't need that one. These two's dirty. I put them up here. I'm leaning more toward getting rid of the foundation. Definitely that. But everything else, the powders, the blush haven't. Some of my lipsticks now did smell ColourPop, and so I did toss a bunch of lipsticks. This has no bad smell. There's a lot of blush up there, but also it sounds a little like it's actually like I actually might be using it up, which is good. I'm not sure if I will get this color or the lighter color or not. It is already an hour long. I have a feeling this was definitely purchased not here. This I should probably, especially if copyright says 2021, I think. No idea if that means I purchased it in 2021 or not, but yeah, I'm leaning toward tossing it, unfortunately. Is there anything else you think I should just toss? I think this is okay. even though it may be around the point of about 2 years old. I wish I could afford ColourPop again, you know. Here's my face powder. The powder might be okay, though, I think. But, I hope the video came out okay. I mean, even the camera's not showing up how bright this blush is. But I hope it looks okay. And I hope maybe you enjoyed watching me ramble and stuff. I'm sorry it's unedited, but I'm just going to find my eyeglass cloth. I shouldn't have to leave the room. Yeah, it's on my bed right here. I tried, and we had some, mishaps and scuffs along the way, but sorry for any noise my hands made when I was moving the camera, but yeah, that's what I have to work with, webcam. I mean, I do have my phone, but I'm not sure how well that would work, honestly. And I would need to find the little stand I have. There's a little black stand someplace. And I'm not sure where it is. Here we go. So I have this case. What I would love is they have a Hello Kitty slash, no. Not Hello Kitty. That new-ish one at Walmart is, My Melody is one of them, and, it's on the tip of my tongue, isn't it? Kurumi. I know it was a K. Kurumi was the other one. I tend to like her coloration and her stuff better. I don't really know much about it besides, Hello Kitty, cute and stuff, but I haven't really watched anything associated with like any of the shows or anything like that. But her aesthetic, the Kurumi's aesthetic is what I like more. I would like a case or something from that area, but I might have to settle on just like the cheapest little glitter gel, which is about $5. But yeah. But anyways, after putting on my makeup, I'm gonna go ahead and go. And if you want to see any more, if you want to see more content like this with me putting on my makeup, and hopefully I keep it more concise and take up less time. But if you want to see anything like that, or if you have tips for like it showing up better on camera, let me know. And thank you for watching, and y'all take care. Bye bye.